Hey yo, what is up everyone, it's SNT here and welcome back for a brand new video. Today I'm back with episode 3 of reacting to your bikes. I know I said I'm gonna do some riding videos in between, but I have had some technical difficulties and some stuff going on, so I decided why not record a part 3 of the reacting to your bikes, because you guys seem to love this series. So hopefully you guys understand that. Hopefully we can make some riding videos happen real soon, because I think I have figured out the technical difficulties. I'm not really sure, but yeah, we're back with another reacting to your bikes. So if you like this series, make sure to hit the like rating and feel free to subscribe to the channel, because that would be highly appreciated. But yeah, without further ado, let's get in today's video. Alright, so first email I found right here is from a Finnish guy. I think you're Finnish, and this mic almost fell. Alright, so starting off with the first email right here, we got a 40 horsepower HAZRD two-stroke enduro 125cc supermoto, which is exactly what we like to hear and see. So, quick information, you got some stuff done to it, and you know, you can read it. I'm not gonna go in, I'm not gonna spend too much time. I prefer to look at the pictures than read some information. So let's look at these pictures. So yeah, Joe, this thing is really clean. For real, I like it. Supermoto, you got a aftermarket exhaust, so you're not missing out on any power. You got the long front fender, which I like. I think it looks a lot cooler with a longer front fender instead of the Supermoto front fender. It gives the bike a little bit more personality. I think it's just overplayed with the Supermoto fender. Personal opinion, maybe you like it and it looks good on some bikes, but personally I prefer the longer front fender if it goes with the rest of your bike. This is what I like. When you have the plate in the wheelhouse, looks super clean, gives it more of a race bike look than a normal bike look. If that makes sense. I mean, you got everything. Personally, the only thing I would have done is probably get a number plate from like a dirt bike and a LED bar instead of the headlight, because I think that looks really cool. Here's a picture of a beta I found recently for sale here in Sweden that had a light bar and a number plate that was really clean. The entire bike was really clean. So if you're watching this video, if you have that bike, shout out to you. And if you want to buy it, I will link it in the description, because it's just such a cool bike. I'm excited I got to see that. We're starting off the video strong, but I'm not going to spend too much time on it. So let's move on. But as always, gonna randomize it to find something. I think this one maybe. Oh, this looks interesting. So here we have a 2007 HM. I don't know what the CC is, probably 50cc, because I can see a Leovins V6 exhaust. So it's probably a moped. He changed everything, so you're not gonna write it, and that's alright, because I'm not gonna read it. Yeah, so this is when he got the bike, got the Leovins V6 exhaust. I mean, it looks kind of cool, but nothing special. Looks really beat down. And then the after picture, yo, that's awesome. I love that bike. That's so sick. That is like, oof, I really like it, for real. It's just clean. You got the Martini livery on there, which I love. It's such a clean livery. You kept consistent with the color scheme, and just we got the footplate back there. We got the V-face headlight, I think it is, and it's just such a clean bike. I don't know what I would have done different. You have everything, and it looks like this engine has a lot of power, because you have some inner rotor ignition or something, some aftermarket race ignition. You have the exhaust. You have a lot. Hopefully I'm not talking too fast, but I'm just excited because I see all these cool bikes. I just get excited. But yeah, this bike right here, really cool. I mean, the transformation is just huge. I love it. Amazing. And to be honest, I would love to try one of these bikes out. It's like a Honda replica, just like the CH Racing is a replica of the Husqvarna WR. This is like a replica of the Honda CR, I think. And he has such a cool bike. I love it. Super clean build, and you did a great job. I have nothing to say. I'm sure a lot of time went into building this bike, and it's well deserved. It's like such a cool bike. Alright, so here we go. Here we got another build. Oh, this one looks clean as well. Why is every single bike I picked so far so cool? I don't know. I'm just excited. That's all. So right here we have a Fantic 125cc 4-stroke supermoto. I made a project on this bike last winter. The bike was in okay condition, but I wanted it to look different, which is fine. I mean, even though you have a really nice bike, you want to make it personal. You want to make it a bike that you personally take pride in, that this is my bike, this is what I've done to my bike, I totally get it. I want to do it for my Grom, but I'm not too sure what to do. So yeah, I just want to put your personal touch on it. And keep up the good work. I'm gonna try my best, bro. You know, stuff going on behind the scenes, but still try to make some videos, be happy, and make the most out of it. But yeah, let's take a look at your bike. So this is the stock look. I mean, to be honest, I think the Fantic bikes looks amazing stock, but there's a lot of potential for tuning and making the looks better, if we're gonna say it like that. So this is what he did, and oh my god, I'm hyped. I'm hyped. If you can't already tell that I'm talking really fast, I'm just excited. I'm hyped. This looks insane. This is a color combo I would have never expected to see, but it just works so good. Like, for real. It's just such a clean bike. We have the white with the blue and green. Like, it's a summer vibe, I feel like. It's a summer vibe. It's just such a clean bike. Yo. Just so clean. I love it. And there you go. There you got another bar pad. Because in the first one, it didn't really fit. And then you got the green one, which looks a lot... I don't know if it looks better. Maybe the blue one. I'm not too sure with the bar pad. And maybe a muffler. I don't know how it works on the supermotos, because I feel like if I could have, I would have got a shorter muffler on this, because on my Grom my muffler is like nothing and it sounds amazing. So personally, maybe get another exhaust or a mindre. That's Swedish, not English, but maybe a smaller, shorter muffler would be really cool. And maybe just get rid of the bar pad or get something that fits the theme a little bit better, that doesn't have the orange and stuff in it. But other than that, the bike is spotless. I love it. It's super clean. I just think you did an amazing job. You took an amazing bike and made it even better. Really great job. I love it. So we're just gonna take something right here. So here we have, oh, I've seen this guy. I think I follow him on Instagram. So it's a 2006 KTM EXC 125cc with 500 hours. I'm not big with the hours and stuff, but I think that's a lot of hours. But maybe not. Because, like, no, that's not... Okay, maybe for two-stroke, that's a lot of hours. But in reality, you can probably do that in pretty decent amount of time. Because there's an 06. I don't know if that's a lot of hours. Let me know in the comment section down below. Is that a lot of hours for a street bike? Keep in mind, I can see in its picture right here, it's a supermoto. So it's been used on the street. So we're going to take a look at the bike, not spend too much time reading. So here we have the before look. I don't know what it is that's different between the 125 and the 450 on the old KTMs with this look. I just feel like the 125 just looks a lot better. Maybe because it has a two-stroke exhaust. I'm not too sure. There's something about the older KTMs that looks better with the 125. Maybe it's just me. Maybe I just like the two-stroke exhaust. I don't know. Let me know in the comment section down below if you think that too, that all the 125s looks better than the old 450. Or maybe it's just me that's tripping. But whatever. I'm getting sidetracked like crazy. But yeah, this is a 125cc supermoto. Swedish. Shout out my Swedish homies out there. Hope you're having an amazing day. But yeah, so it's a stock look. Doesn't look too bad. Just the license plate holder kind of boring. But other than that, pretty clean supermoto. But we're gonna go to the after look. Oh my god, I love it. This just... I usually don't like black bikes that much because I feel like they lack personality. But once you add personality to a black bike, it looks amazing. But yeah, I got the FMF with the shorty muffler. Looks really clean. He has a black plastics kit with some like gray decals, which is so clean because it adds a little bit detail to all the black. And then he has some orange details on like the suspension spring and the fuel tank. And yes, it's a consistent, clean color scheme with the black, orange, and gray, and it's just so clean. I like it. This bike is, I don't know, it's just super clean. Old KTM headlight, and usually I'm not a fan of these indicators, but somehow you made it look really cool on this bike. And it's just, I don't know what to say. The bike is like flawless. There's just nothing to say. There's nothing to add to this bike. It's just so clean. I love it. To be honest, I low-key want a supermoto. I'm turning 18 this year, which makes me eligible for the A2 license, which allows me to ride like 450s and stuff. So even though I turn 18 in October and get eligible to be able to take that license, I won't be able to get the A2 license until like May of next year. I think I have booked a riding test, which you need to do to upgrade your license from A1 to A2. I booked the test in May. I think it's like the 12th of May. So we have like 9 months until I can get on a 450, even though it's 2 months until I turn 18. So yeah, it's gonna be a Grom for a little bit longer. So maybe I'll do something with the Grom. Here's how it looks now. I think it looks really clean, and I'm not gonna do any performance mods because it's my daily driver, and I can't have my daily driver being a crazy tune bike because, well, I want something to ride to school with every day and be able to rely on it for cheap fuel economy and good reliability. So that's pretty much what the Grom is. But maybe something with the looks, I'm not too sure. But I would love to get on a supermoto. It's just to have something to switch off with the Grom, because the Grom is perfect. Don't get me wrong, it's a dream bike of mine. It's perfect, but there's just something missing. There's just something about dirt bikes and supermotos that makes it more of like a toy. They're like so fun to mess around with. You can have so much fun. But yeah, I feel like I'm getting sidetracked. I just want to let you guys know that you know, it's gonna be like 9 months until I get a supermoto, or at least a 450. Maybe I can get something else before that. I'm not too sure. I just read this, like, you know, when you have your emails, you can read a little bit what's in the email to preview it. And I saw Galeera SM50 with a YC80 engine. I need to look at this email, dude. I need to look at this email. Yo, okay, I can see the... Okay, I'm hyped. Okay, I'm hyped. I'm so hyped right now. Oh, okay. I need to like calm down. So here is a Galeera Supermoto 50cc with a Yamaha YC80cc engine, Yamaha YC80cc exhaust, Martini carburetor, and a top speed of 130 kilometers an hour. This is something I want to do because to have like a second bike to my Grom, because a 125cc supermoto costs a lot of money to buy and own and maintain and stuff. And a moped is kind of like slow, and if you tune the engine, usually gets pretty unreliable. So I low-key want to put like an 80cc engine into a moped, because then I can have a registered bike with a lot of power that I can ride on my A1 license, which would be pretty cool. So here's how it looked before. I mean, I will be happy with how it looked before. It looks really clean. I love this look. Even though it's all blackout, it just looks super aggressive. And this is how it looks. Oh, wait. Yeah, here's after. Personally, I kinda liked it before when it had the rear plastics on. Even though it's a derby and it's a typical derby with the cut plastics, I still think it looked kinda better before. And I don't know. In Finland, people like to like sand down their plastics and leave it like that. And I think it looks super cool because it gives that aggressive look. And also understand why I didn't get any plastics in the rear. And it looks really cool. But the thing is, I don't know, maybe, I'm just trying to think. Personally, I'm not a big fan of the no plastics in the back if it's done in a specific way. I'm just gonna show you guys here. I've been playing around in Photoshop a little bit. I've already been recording for 20 minutes, but it felt like 2 minutes because I've been so hyped up to record this video. I don't know why. It feels so good. Because lately, like the last year, I've been super not motivated to make videos. But this video, for some reason, I got really excited. I have to make a video. And I was like, you know what, let's make a reacting video because everybody's asking for it. So, yeah, and I'm so excited because I see a lot of cool bikes. It's having a good time. And just, I don't know, it's just vibing, you know. So, here is a 2020 Beta RR track. This is like the fully spec'd out Beta RR 50cc you can get right now. And I just did some like photoshopping because I was bored. And this is how it turned out, and this is what I like. When you do it like with the front plastics and stuff, but then you remove everything in the rear, and it makes it just a clean. Maybe you need something to hold it up right here, but other than that, something like this would be really clean. Like, this is what I mean, because here he has left a little bit after the seat and stuff. It just looks really empty in the rear, and here I feel like you cleaned it up a little bit. I don't know how much you can clean it up on a derby. Maybe you need to re-weld the frame. But okay, here, okay. I'm just getting so sidetracked. But I think it's a really cool bike. I really like the aggressive look. But I think maybe this bike would have fit better with the rear plastics. I'm not too sure. But I low-key think that this bike, if you're not going to remake the frame, I think it would be cooler with the plastics on. But I really like what you did with the plastic, with sanding them down. And also, here's what I mean with the number pad and the light bar. Looks super clean, and I just love it. I love this bike. with the engine and stuff. I would love to do something like this in the future. And I mean, I bet it's super crazy to ride it. And yeah, it will just be so cool to have something like this. To like, when you're not riding the Grom, you just want to go out and mess around, get on this thing, and just mess around. You know what I mean? That would be so cool, for real. So yeah, big ups on this bike. Oh, you have more pictures? Yo, okay. Yes, super cool bike. I love it. Even though I'm more fan of the plastics, still amazing build. Big shout out to you, man, for building something crazy like this. And as I say, thanks for everybody who submitted their clips, or not clips, submitted their bikes to this email. And if yours didn't get featured, I'm sorry. There's 150 submissions. I can't cover every single one, and I tried to spend less time on each submission. I don't know if I did that, but hopefully this turned out great. We're on like 30 minutes of recording right now, so I'm gonna try to cut it down a little bit to, you know, make it more watchable, I guess. But hopefully you guys did enjoy this video, and if you did, make sure to leave it a like rating and subscribe to the channel. That would be highly appreciated. But yeah, so say thank you so much for watching, and you already know, until next time, stay awesome, be positive. It's been T, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace. Hey.
The present, I learned to follow my heart. Truly independent and finally making my mark. 18 worldwide with steady light and a spark. 100K, a couple million, then tens. Views gone crazy, I was over the fence. I was over the moon and the Neverland drop. That right there, what I'm never gonna land off. AI wasn't really what I thought it would be, but I met a couple friends I've been happy to keep.